Loeb claims 30 to 40% chance interstellar comet is alien tech. I dug through the high factuality sources on this, and like nobody's really saying this. So like maybe further down, there's like some hack reporting that's like, oh, it's aliens. The aliens are coming to get us. Okay. That being said, you can see that the distribution has 36% of the reporting coming from the left, 24% coming from the right, and 40% coming from the center. It did want to highlight that because of the government shutdown, it's hard to get accurate information coming out of these places that rely on government funding. So when we scroll down on our factuality here, I have my source pulled from space.com. It's a little ways down, but it is a center-leaning distribution and very high factuality. So let's go ahead and read from a source who actually pays attention to this stuff and isn't trying to sensationalize the news. Let's read from space.com what's going on. So, a European Mars probe witnessed the interstellar comet 3I Atlas's red planet flyby last week. On October 3rd, 3I Atlas zoomed within 19 million miles of Mars. The European Space Agency's ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter was ready for the close-up, snapping imagery of the interloper using its color and stereo surface imaging system. This is a very challenging observation for the instrument, Principal Investigator Nick Thomas said in a statement released by ESA on Tuesday. The comet is around 10,000 to 100,000 times fainter than our usual target. Comet 3I Atlas was discovered this past July by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System Atlas, which is why it's 3I Atlas, telescope in Rio Janeiro, Chile. The 3I in its name indicates that it's just the third confirmed interstellar object observed in our solar system after 1 Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. Astronomers are keen to learn as much as they can about such visitors, which carry with them such information about distant and mysterious realms. Every planet, moon, asteroid, comet, and life form in our solar system share a common origin, ESA officials said in the statement, but interstellar comets are true outsiders, carrying clues about formations of the world beyond our own. The 3I Atlas's case, those clues suggest an origin that's ancient as well as exotic. Astronomers think it's the oldest comet ever observed, with a birth that predates that of our own solar system by perhaps 3 billion years. The observations made by TGO, which reached Mars in 2016 to sniff out methane and other trace gases in its atmosphere, were part of a concerted ESA campaign to study 3I Atlas as it cruises through our solar system. For example, the agency's Mars Express orbiter, which has been circling the red planet since 2003, also attempted to photograph the comet on October 3rd. Scientists have not yet resolved 3I Atlas and Mars Express imagery, partly because these were taken with an exposure time of just 0.05 seconds, the maximum limit for the Mars Express, compared to 5 seconds for the ExoMars TGO, ESA officials said in the statement. Though our Mars orbiter continues to make impressive contributions to Mars science, it's always extra exciting to see them responding to unexpected situations like this one. Colin Wilson, Mars Express and ExoMars project scientist at ESA, said in the same statement. I look forward to seeing what the data reveals following further analysis. Other spacecraft will turn their eyes on the icy object in the coming months as well, including ESA's JUICE probe, which is on its way to Jupiter. Its name is short for Jupiter Icy Moon Explorer. JUICE. We'll start looking for 3I Atlas on November 2nd, just 3 days after the comet makes its closest approach to the sun, which will come at a distance of 130 million miles or 210 million kilometers. 3I Atlas will likely be in a more active state at this point, giving JUICE a real chance to resolve it, even though the Jupiter probe will be farther from the comet than the ESA's Mars probes were on October 3rd. Hey, thanks for watching this clip from Nightly News this morning. If you haven't, make sure that you drop the video a like, subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.